Kamiak 2022 Climate Survey. Our research question is the mean score assigned by white students less than the mean score assigned by African American students? Answering the question, I have experienced teasing or bullying by a Kamiak student who used racial, ethnic slurs, epithets, or derogatory language, whether seriously or jokingly. With 2020 George Floyd incident spreading over news, America has focused strictly on the problem of race. Since then, many racial discriminatory incidents, especially between whites and blacks, has caught attention of billions of people around the world, and the racial discrimination has become part of our daily lives. Therefore, we focused our eyes on racial problems at Kamiak High School. From the result of the Kamiak 2022 Culture Climate Survey, we wanted to see if there is a clear difference between the mean score assigned by white or European American students and the mean score assigned by Black or African American students, answering the previously stated question.
After we gathered data from the 2022 Kamiak Climate Survey, we found mu. mu1 equals the true population mean of white or European American students' response to the question. mu2 equals the true population mean of Black or African American students' response to the question. Our null hypothesis is that mu1 is equal to mu2. Our alternative hypothesis is that mu1 is less than mu2. The raw data for the mean score assigned by the white students is heavily skewed right. The raw data for the mean score assigned by Black students is also skewed right, but with a higher mean. We decided that a two-sample t-test would be best for analyzing our data. Our alpha value is equal to 0.05. The degrees of freedom is 62. The mean numerical value of the response from the white group of students was 1.79. with a sample standard deviation of 1.079, and the mean numerical value of the response from the Black group of students was 2.28, with a sample standard deviation of 1.129. Plugging these values into our calculator, along with the sample sizes, gives us a p-value of 0.0008.
Since the p-value 0.008898 is less than alpha of 0.05, we can reject the null hypothesis. So what does this mean? We have convincing evidence that mu1, the true population mean of white or European American students' response to the question, I have experienced teasing or bullying by a Kamiak student who used racial ethnic slurs, epithets, or derogatory language, whether seriously or jokingly, is less than mu2, the true population mean of Black or African American students' response to the same question. We can take this result and say that African American students at Kamiak High School have experienced bullying or teasing from racial ethnic slurs or derogatory language more often than white students.